So let's have this video for example. Here I want to hear a lot of UI selection sounds, like they're actually coming from the Apple Vision Pro. So to be 100% accurate, you could actually go and search your sounds online. For example, here I could search for some Apple Vision Pro sound effects. For that, I'm usually using YouTube if I have some specific sounds, because the music library or the sound effect library I'm using is Artlist, which I really recommend because I've tried all of them pretty much, and Artlist just stands out to me. They have so much cool music and so many sound effects which actually are usable. But if I need specific sounds, I usually go just to YouTube and put in Apple Vision Pro sound effects, for example, which might be hard to find because the Apple Vision Pro kind of just released. But if you, I don't know, edited something for an iPhone or some different kind of visuals, you might want to look up the sounds in YouTube so you can 100% match the sounds. So YouTube is also a great way to find free sounds. So if you are looking for like whoosh effects, if you don't have any sound packs, if you don't have Artlist, if you don't have any other music or sound effect packs or platform, you can just go on YouTube and search for sound effects. So like whoosh effects, I'm going to use a lot of whooshes.
Here first, only guided virtual makeup try-on. Hard camera analysis. Face shape,
Bro,
skin tone, and texture.
I don't know why I get these advertising. I don't know. I swear I haven't searched for online virtual makeup app. That's so weird sometimes. So yeah, that's a great whoosh. Also here you can just download 20 free cinematic whooshes. And yeah, they are super nice and they're for free. So that's definitely an option if you want to start creating sound design for free without paying for anything. Another thing you could look up, which I really like, is UI selection sound effects. Oh, this can also be pretty cool. Yeah. So it makes sense if you are looking for a lot of sounds to create your own kind of free library. So you download all of them and then you have them in your folder and you can use them for all of your projects. But back to the Apple Vision Pro sound effect. I'm excited how this sounds. Yes. I think that's pretty cool to have these sounds. So I'm using actually Clip Grab here. And with that application, you can download videos. You can only download the sound effects. So you pretty much just paste it in here. It's for free. And then here for format, I'm going to pick I'm going to pick actually a video because I think it's helpful to see the sound is actually made for. So here it's going to be the ringer changed, for example. And yeah, you can set up the quality to whatever you want to download and then grab this clip. Of course, direct to the right folder. So here I'm going to create a folder for sound effects and I'm going to download them. So now I think this is pretty good to have. Of course, we need additional sounds. And as I mentioned, I'm using Artlist. Here you have the option to search for sound effects, something like whooshes as well. I actually created a sound library for myself. So I'm just always throwing my folders in, but I'm recommend to you to create your own sounds and of course look up your video first and see what sounds you might need. So here I want a whoosh and a kind of a pop-up. So the UI, the Apple Vision Pro just started. Here I want a whoosh to bring that tabs in. Next up I'm going to select the clips. So I need some UI selecting sound and then drop it in. So I want some whoosh drop and maybe some approval. So I dropped it into the comp. Here we can add another whoosh or a sound effect which fits for scaling up the timeline. Next up, I'm selecting again and dropping the clip. Now I'm double tapping on it and it opens up another window, which can also be supported by whoosh sounds, swishes. Here I'm changing the speed graph. Now I'm tapping on it again. So you see, it's a lot of whooshes, selecting sounds, and maybe UI sounds from Apple Vision Pro. So this is basically what I need here. And I need another scroll sound because I'm scrolling through Artlist and then drop it again. And here we have that loop. So first step is watching your visuals and imagine what you want to hear. So we have done that. I've got some sounds. I've prepared everything. So your next step would be to first define what sound effects you need. After that, you go into YouTube or to your platform like Artlist or into your sound packs you might have downloaded. And yeah, pick the right sounds and throw them here into your folder. So let's also get that Apple Vision Pro sound in here. Go to my folder, sound effects, Apple Vision Pro sounds. Boom. Nice. So I've actually prepared some UI sounds, something like that. You can also check the names here and search for them online if you like them. And this workflow applies to all kind of videos, no matter if you do that futuristic augmented reality videos, if you create sound design for that, or if you create sound design for, let's say, a car edit, it's going to be exactly the same. So you're creating the visuals, and next step is analyzing your visuals and imagine what sounds you want to hear for the transitions. Maybe you go through a logo and you maybe want to hear some debris, so you want to go through some metal. Or if you have speed ramps, you want to hear that whooshes going with the speed ramp. So you want to support your footage. Or if you have a car and you want to support it, like you want to tell the story, it's a sport car, it's fast, maybe it makes sense to add some sport car's engine sound. Or if you make the logo fly up, whoosh sound. If you want to make that logo fly like it has wings, like the flying Bentley logo. Of course, it could make sense to add some eagle sound or some other whoosh effect to support that. So it's always going to be the same workflow. I'm just showing you the workflow for my example I have right here, since I'm doing a lot of augmented reality edits. And I think it's pretty exciting and pretty cool to see how we can bring this edit particular to life. So we got all the sounds ready here. This, for example, I got like a menu scrolling sound, which can be really helpful. And of course, some of these we cannot use right away, so we might need to change the speed, which can also make a lot of sense. So we really now want to match the movement what the visual is actually showing. So some might need to speed up, some might we need to slow down. We can also pitch the sound effects to make them lower pitch or higher pitch.